Well, you already know it's that time of the day. So, I'm not even gonna elaborate. You know what's going on. You know what day it is. So, earlier, I did in my Discord server. I was like, let me wake up, even though I'm the one being gifted. I also want to be a giver. So, I had received a package, and it was a certain piece that I received in the mail. And now that I got it, I was like, hey, you know what? Let's start fixing something on my birthday. So, yeah. And I even asked in my Discord server, like, yo, do I upload this, or this? And so it happens that they chose this. So, enough yapping. I'm going to just go ahead and get into what I had to fix. Basically, I had a problem with my Switch where the fan would start bugging out. It kept bugging out because, like, it was so dusty. And I had my Switch for, like, 7 years. So, I didn't want to go ahead and buy the Scheme 2. So I save a little trouble. And yeah, I save a little certain trouble and someone some money. I don't know if I should say that, but yeah. So that being said, I'm gonna just show you how I put this fan together. A little assemble and disassembling here and there, and yeah. Let's get right into it. Alright, so pretty much what you want to need is some alcohol wipes, tools, the opener thermal paste, and I got a couple of bads for these screws because Nintendo loves using a lot of screws. Now, what you want to do is obviously you want to take off your Joy-Cons, take off anything, take out anything out of the game system. So, yeah. As you can see, I'm taking off my Joy-Cons and putting them aside for now until we're done with the process and completely power down the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, so just turn that off, and once that's off, we're gonna take out our little SD card if you have one. If you have an SD card, even though it's super recommended, especially if you have a Switch. Now, this is not a Switch 2. I want to keep that in mind. This is Nintendo's Switch 1. So, yeah. I'm taking out everything, putting it to the side until the whole process is done. I had to open the wrong thing. Okay, taking out my little cartridge game here. Putting all that aside because you don't want to work with that. Now, the next step is you're going to want to remove those 4 tri-ring screws. Not Phillips screws, tri-ring screws. There are Phillips screws, but they're in the middle. On each side, there's like 2 in the middle there. So I got 2 screws. One is tri-ring and one is a Phillips. 4 Phillips. So, and there's one in the SD cartridge too, so beware of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the 4 tri-ring screws so I can get rid of the cover. It takes a minute, so yeah, let's just get on this to the process. Being taking out screws. That's why I'm saying, like, always have your bag ready. Because they are very, very small pieces, and you can easily lose those. So I'm gonna keep this bag with the screws, and I'm gonna keep it for the case. So that's why I got, like, grab as many bags as you can. Just grab, like, I want to say 1, 2, not 1, like 2 to 4 bags. 2, 3. I'm sorry. 4. It's kind of a little hard to hold the camera when you working with yourself. Also, be sure this is the 1.5 times 50 mm tri-ring screw. Okay. Otherwise, yeah, you're gonna scratch your screws. Okay, so those are the 4 tri-rings removed. Now you want to remove this one right here where the SD card is. If the camera can get a focus on it. If the camera can bear with me, get a focus on it. Yep, right there. That's you see how I scratched up a little bit because I keep getting my screws messed up. You want to use this screw for that one, and the one only in the middle, right here. Use that one only for the middle. Camera sucks bad right now. Oh my god. Okay, right here, right there, and then it should open. I'm guessing. Let me see. Now the SD one,
is really small. So yeah, see how small this guy is. So yeah, this is why I say keep the Ziploc bag, because it can't even get it. That's how small it is. These are the two screws right here from the side rails. If you're wondering why they're stuck together, it's a magnet. So yeah, I can't control that. Now, this is what I mean by keeping with your screws. Now, I have this one, these two at the bottom, right? Now, there's one missing. There is one missing, because I did, like I said, I did open this before. So it's like right here, these two are on the side by the charging port, and like where you stick your switching dot. So yeah, one's missing. This one won't come out, but don't worry, it'll open. All right, with that being said, and the screws for cover are in place in this Ziploc bag. I'm gonna put my screws right here. We're gonna go ahead and open it up, and there you go. Oh, look at that, look at that. Okay, you're still clean, you're doing good. Okay, yeah, this is what the cover is. So we're gonna move that to the side, and now we're gonna take off this metal plate. This is the fan. That's the fan right there. Okay, look at it. Spinny, spin, spin, spin. Okay, stop touching it. Anyways, now we're gonna remove the screws from the metal plate. Okay. All right, so what we're gonna do, we don't need trot ring screw beyond this point. So you gotta remove 7 screws. You gotta remove. Okay, so I'm not gonna use a different bag. So you gotta remove this one right here. I'm gonna teach you how to remove that one though. That's the SD card reader. Yeah, this one, one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here, 6, and then I'm guessing that's 7. All right, let's get the screw number 1. So we're gonna use the Phillip. You don't forget to use your Phillip. Remove this.
Lefty loosey, righty tighty. So screw taking that. Got the one out.
Okay, I found my little yellow bag, so we're gonna put it in here. Yep. Okay, now the way you're gonna remove this, you gotta be very careful. Okay, so yeah, just lift this up. A little cotton ball right here. There you go, and just take it out like that. Now don't worry, don't trip, you didn't break it. You just pulled this out, and what you want to do, you put this, you know, honestly, I'll put this in the bag, but I don't think I will. Well, nah, screw it. I'm gonna get it, screw it. Okay, back to the design. Now what that piece was your SD card remover. Now we're gonna remove, kill my console. Okay. Machines, you gotta have patience. Okay. Gotta do this with one hand. Yep, okay. Alright. Yeah, there's the shield. Put that aside. I'll put it right there. And this is where, oh yeah, okay, now, here's the thing. Now, the reason why that perma paste is still new, this is the perma paste right here. Still good. I think I don't need to put any on here, but for the people who do want to put perma paste on here, this is what you gotta do. Take a wet wipe that off, wipe this off, but don't wipe this off yet. No, not yet, not just yet. Just wipe that part off if you want to replace your perma paste. All right, here's what I'm gonna go. Also, you see the little battery thing right there? We're gonna unplug that.
Now, you don't really got to use tweezers. You can really use your thumb. That's why I used at that point, because I had a hard time grabbing it. I finally unlatched it, though.
I think to remove this little heat pipe thing right here, okay? Take this, screw these 3 screws right there. 1, 2, 3, okay? And now we're gonna remove the fan. Okay, so remove the fan. So just grab it. You gotta be careful with this, by the way. Don't bend it or anything. You gotta be very careful. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, got it. Okay. We're gonna put the shirt right here. Okay. So I'm gonna hold it like that. This is what this piece looks like. Careful, this piece is also attached to the fan. You don't want to rip that off. It's okay to rip this little black cotton stuff off, whatever this is. As you see, I already opened it. Thing about thermal paste, it lasts to a couple of years, so you get a lot of it. So like I said, you want to clean that up. Anyways.
Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do is unlatch this ribbon cable. That black ribbon cable, you gotta be careful. It's like a little latch you gotta pull. Like I said, I didn't need to use the tweezers. I used my finger instead because, like, you don't want to damage your ribbon cable. You snap the ribbon cable, it's GG. You better back it up. You're getting a whole new thing or a new piece if you want. And be sure you don't break the latch. You gotta open it the right way. The camera is so dog water, so yeah, I just had to freaking put it down and freaking open it up the manual way. Now, that's the headphone jack, I think, so you want to unscrew that because there's a third screw underneath the fan. Now, so I gotta unscrew that and then unscrew the next one. I put in a little cup holder cubby. You know, I love this desk, by the way. This is a laptop desk. I just needed a hard surface where the nails wouldn't get lost. Alright, then it's gonna take that black piece with it, so I was like, you know what, fine, have it your way. As long as you're loose and we get to the third screw, it is what it is.
What about this right here? This is the cartridge slot. I don't know why Nintendo does this blue thing already. Okay, there we go. The ribbon cables. Everyone right here, you gotta be very careful though. Oh, hold on. That is not careful. Okay, anyway. Okay. Okay, got it. Right there. Okay. Yeah, it's on. Cartridge slot. Right there. Yes. Now, I'm gonna unscrew this piece. That's the final screw piece right there. Now, let's unscrew this. We should be good. Okay, now we can just take this out. Yeah. Ta-da! Fan's up. Okay, put that to the side. Okay, so now we're just gonna take our brand new fan and put it in there. Oh, that's nice. They even gave me an extra tube of front place. I don't even need it.
I'll try to leave a link to where this fan was found, but basically, yeah, this is a brand new fan, got no dust on it. And here I am attempting to put the ribbon cable back in.
Now, what I'm gonna do with this one, I'm gonna probably put it in a box because this one's still good. So I'm gonna just set it up here. Put this up in place. Hopefully it doesn't leak anywhere. Oh wait, I forgot a bag. Okay, that's good. That in this box. Okay, so I didn't expect this, but this thermal paste is actually still good to go. But here's what I'm gonna show you what to do though. We're gonna take this thermal paste. Now, usually what I do, I take a wipe it, and wipe it off. But not obviously with the wipe, but I take the alcohol swab, wipe that off, and then reapply this new one. Alright, so the thermal paste is clean. By the way, I screwed that back in because we gotta put this back underneath that, so I went ahead and screwed that back in. So good. All right, now we're gonna take this thermal paste right here, I had wiped some off just for the. I got some on my fingers, so you're gonna get some dirty hands after this one.
You don't want to squeeze out a lot, but what I do the little crisscross or star method. Basically, it's like 5 dots. Where I try to make a little X. There's different ways to do it, or you just do a big ass pace in a circle. But yeah, you don't really need that much.
Alright, so we're gonna connect this piece back. We didn't really have to take it out, but we just need a link. But I'm gonna put it back in. So give me a minute. Alright, so that's snapped back in. I wasn't gonna struggle to do that. Okay, and then we're gonna put down. We're gonna push this piece in. Like that. Now, just a reminder when I said, hey y'all better have your screws intact, alright? Okay, you can't just keep, like I said, there's so many screws. So this is why I say keep a bag or a cup or something that we can keep them all together so they don't get loose or something. Get that down like that. Perfect. Okay. Just believe I didn't forget about the fan screws. Alright, so that should be good for that part. Oh yeah, don't forget to put the battery back in place. Snap that back in. There we go. Perfect. You can do a screw here. I'll put that on. This part where you was going first because god dang it. This one's kinda hard to put in. You gotta push that down till it snaps into place. Okay, now you wanna get your 7 chaos screws and put them back on there. Alright, that's the bedpost right there. It's all good. Got the fan still chilling right here. Feels new. Now we're gonna put the cover on. Alright guys, we're almost done. Now we gotta get these screws for the cover. To put the cover back on and we'll turn it on and see if it works. Right there. Now the screw went back. So instead of this screw, we get the trot ring screw. Like this trot ring screw for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this screw and screw everything back in. So I'm gonna start with a little SD card right here. Alright, like I said, it's very small. Oh my god, it is not faced in right, but okay, there we go. Like I said, the ones at the bottom are already missing, so we're just gonna worry about the one here, and then okay. Now that these screws are screwed in, it's time to moment of truth. We're gonna put our game cartridge in and our SD card in. I don't know why I put the back on, but yeah, we're gonna put our SD card in, and then we're gonna turn it on. Okay. Okay, turns on. Alright, it's turning on. Yep. Everything should be cool. Alright. Touch screen works. It's working. Wi-Fi is working. System storage. Data management. Keyboard works. Okay. So yeah, we're good. That'll do it. Fixed your switch. You got dirty ass hands from the purple paste. So yeah.
Not bad for a quick 20-minute fix. Anyway, I'm gonna continue celebrating. Hope everyone has a good day. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all when I do more repairs or something like that. Yeah.